guys, I got a deck. Actually, I didn't get it. Selena from Essence of the Moon, my sister in spirit, sent me this deck. She sent this deck to myself and our co host and friend Ramon from Moon Scarab. Hi, Selena. Hey, Ramon. Um, this is called the Sunny Skeleton Tarot. I haven't opened the bag yet. She did warn me in advance that it didn't come in a box, it would be coming in a bag. So I believe that's how the company sends them out. Um, it is from MPC. I don't think I have an MPC deck. Um, I think MPC is Make Playing Cards, but you can order it from their site, MPC. I'm excited. All right, here we go. Oh, good. It's face down. I didn't want to see. All right. I'm very excited about this. This is a skeleton deck. Not only is it a skeleton deck, it's a pretty freaking cool skeleton deck. See what I mean? Um, do I like the backs? Yes. I love this part. I don't understand the little lacy things in the corner, but other than that, I'm totally digging it. Uh, I guess it's not starting with the Fool because I saw the King of Pentacles. Look at how pretty this is. All right, let me turn on the overhead and see if... Nope. It's better off this way. Okay. Let's see if I can move my lamps closer. While I do this, let me take a moment to say on Thursday night with Selena and Ramon, we will be talking about divination in ancient Mesopotamia on Behind the Moon. All right, let's do this, Brutus. The King of Pentacles. Do you see why I was excited to get this deck? It's so cute / creepy at the same time. I love that she's wearing red. Santa Muerte. When I think of her in red. Not that this is a Santa Muerte deck, it's not. The Knight of Pentacles. Look at how cute! Page of Pentacles. This deck is going straight into my working deck, which means I'm going to have to decide which one to take out. Crud. I will be doing a live as soon as I'm done with this video. Selena has challenged me to... Oh, Aria, what are you doing over there? My kitty. Selena has challenged me to a deck challenge. I can't remember what it's called, but it's about 2025 decks, or decks that we're using in 2025. I know it's not a cardinal, but she and I were just talking about cardinals. That's why I giggled. And I'm glad they have a park bench to sit on instead of just standing there like they are in the Rider-Waite deck. I don't know how they're making the skeleton smile, but it's so cute. It's hard to put a smile on a skeleton. Well, I guess it's not that hard. They don't have lips. I love that. Scales are a big thing with me. As you will find out when I do my show on Hermes. Scales are part of his livery. That skeleton's not smiling. He looks like the cab driver from Halloween Town. I'm going to be at the Bisbee Market this Saturday with my bestie Joey. Her wife Nicole and I are going to be doing it. Joey will be at a local event. So if you're in Bisbee this weekend, come down to the Bisbee Market and say hi. Oh, how do you say jester in Spanish? I only know clown. I can't remember how to say jester. Clown is payaso, but all right, there's one suit down. We haven't even gotten into the majors, and I am just digging this deck. King of Swords. I have a friend who, every time I read for him, the King of Swords comes up. I don't know why. That's adorable seeing the little legs crossed and the hair. His bones are all over the place. I just realized there's no. Okay, there's no guidebook, which means totally up to me. Awesome. I get the worry, the stress. I just had an energy session with Joey Potts, the Veiled Cottage Witch, yesterday, and the Eight of Swords was part of my vision quest that day. I'm still not thrilled about the lacy shit. Doesn't look like he's going anywhere, does it? Interesting fact that has nothing to do with this deck. One of my favorite fun decks is the Marvel Superhero Tarot deck. Love it! In that the Five of Swords is the Power Stone from the Infinity Gauntlet. Oh, that's a cool card. I wish I knew more about this deck, who the artist was, that type of thing. I probably could look it up on the online. Is he peeking? It's interesting. The swords are usually crossed, um, but here they're apart and they're peeking. I'm gonna have to meditate on how I could add that into my reading. It seems a waste not to incorporate it. Ace of Swords. The King of Wands. The Queen of Wands is always the goddess card for me. Everybody likes the Queen of Swords or the Queen of Pentacles. I like the Queen of Wands as my goddess card when I'm doing spell work or communication, theurgy, or anything like that. Knight of Wands. I think my grandfather had a statue of a knight holding a thing like that. I think. My memory of my youth is spotty at best. Doesn't look like he has any intention of putting those sticks down. He's doing this with a grin on his face. So he's overburdened, but happy to do it. Or at least that's the appearance they give. Remember that the 8, 9, and 10 of Wands are Sagittarius cards, and that's healing. Oh, do you remember being a kid and making wishes on the wind? I love the ponies, the little horses. Now I'm yawning. It's been a long day, you guys. I got a lot of caca done. Got my hair cut. Did a behind the cards episode with Ellie Martin. I really do love this image. Probably, for some reason, it's my favorite one so far. Do you guys hear, like, when you see the images on the cards, one of the things I do is I associate a song with it. Like, I say that because the Knight of Cups, the Dream Knight, the Dream Lover, I always hear Mariah Carey in my head. Dream lover, come rescue me. I know Ange, Roots and Waves Ange, does a show on with music. I've guested on her show before. I love it. I wonder what I was looking at. Hold on. I get both happy endings. And I still like how they're all facing you. Okay. I'm laughing because the Nine of Cups is not only a card of material comfort, material wealth, but it's a card of Pisces, which is the house of psychic powers. And that's, to me, looks like they're doing magic. That's interesting. Actually looks very similar to the Seven of Swords in the Santa Muerte deck, this one. In that one, it's also somebody carrying drinks, a skeleton carrying drinks on a tray. Oh, just the kitty skeletons. I just got a deck that has peach skies. I can't remember what it's called, but it's an AI deck. I don't know if this is an AI deck or not, but I like it. I just always, when I use the Santa Muerte deck for my ancestor work, I chose it because the scenes in there remind me of my childhood. I see certain things like this would be a family reunion or party. I see when my cousin fell in love and got married. Oh, it's backwards. I don't want to go backwards. Oh well. I can tell you the first thing my girl Joey's gonna do when she sees this deck, she's gonna say, I want to trim it. I don't think I want these trimmed. We'll see. So we're gonna go backwards then. All right. The world. I'm gonna say my associations out loud just so I can make them in my head while we do this. The world is Saturn energy. Judgment. It's the energy of Pluto. It's also one of the three mother letters. This is fire. The fire is a transformation. The sun is the sun. Normally, I don't like writing on the tarot cards, but I'm okay with these. I'm sure they're really happy to hear I'm okay with it. So the sun is the sun, the moon is Pisces. The star is Aquarius. I'm trying to remember all the details of the RWS card and seeing how they compare. I like how they're both looking up at the celestial bodies. Yeah, that one too. All three of them. Okay, so we have Aquarius, where are we? Mars for the tower. The devil is Capricorn, which makes me laugh every time because my husband's a Capricorn. And, yeah. I married the devil. Temperance is Sagittarius. Death is Scorpio. That's cool. I love the cheesy death cowl and robe. His neck is so cute. Look at the little tootsies in the water. The Hanged Man is the energy of Neptune. Justice is the energy of Libra. The Wheel of Fortune is the energy of Jupiter. The Hermit, I love that, is the energy of Virgo. Strength, look at the kitty. Strength is obviously the energy of Leo. Looking to see which way they're facing. The Chariot is the energy of Cancer. The Lovers is the energy of Gemini. Why did the ponies have mohawks? Well, I guess that's how ponies have their hair, mohawks. The Hierophant is the energy of Taurus. The Emperor is the energy of Aries. The Empress is the energy of Venus. The High Priestess is the energy of the Moon. The Magician card is the energy of Mercury. The Hermes card, which is how I see him. Soter, which is the male aspect of, or the male word for Sotera, which is one of Hecate's epithets. So we've got Soter and Sotera. Sotera. Excuse my pronunciation. And the Fool, our final. Puppy. I have 5 dogs and 2 cats, so animals are a big thing with me. So what I'm going to do is raise the camera a tad. And we're going to throw these down. Let's see what kind of reading we got. Oh, they're actually not that hard to shuffle. Even easy cards for me to shuffle are a pain in the butt, but I'll practice with them. Just that's the thing about me. Just when I get good at using a deck or shuffling it, the next deck is here. Now, what kind of spread are we gonna? Let's do an elemental spread. I did have a brain surgery, which makes it a little difficult for me to shuffle. Difficult, but not impossible. It just means I have to practice with each and every deck I get in order to learn how to shuffle it best. And that usually involves me trying my thumbs in different positions until I find the sweet spot for that deck. And one more. You guys don't want to sit here and watch me practice shuffling. I don't know, maybe you do. All right. Earth, air, fire, water, spirit, and the hidden element. Let's raise this up a little more so you could see. Okay. So, in the earth realm, we've got the Ten of Cups in reverse. This is a happy ending, but a difficult beginning is how I'm reading this. So it may be a difficult ending, but a happy beginning. Either way, it's a change. I don't think this change knows how it's going to affect my life yet. It could be good, could be bad. This is the card that's going to tell me more. I save it for last because I like to get a vibe on the card and then see how it relates. So we've got the Nine of Cups right next to it. That is in reverse. This falls into the air spot. And this is saying that I worry about comfort, which is not unreasonable for me. With the state of the world right now, I'm really scared I'm going to lose what little income I have from Social Security that I've worked my whole life for. And that is what is on my mind. Obviously, matters of comfort are an issue, matters of survival. This is also a card of Pisces, so another card of endings. Both of these are Pisces cards. Fire. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse. The Queen is somebody who provides love and comfort. When it's reversed, sometimes I may need that comfort. Luckily, I don't have to look very far. I've got my bestie Joey nearby. I can pick up a phone and call Selena, Ramon. I know that my friends would be there for me, and I take great comfort in that. Earth, air, fire, water. We have the reversed Page of Swords. This is overthinking spiritual matters. I just talked to somebody about this. Everybody does their thing in their own way. the way I see the cards are not going to be the way my friends see the cards. They're not going to be the way the other psychics see the cards. They're just not. We come from different places with different life experiences. Sometimes I still, to this day, overthink things, and I have to remind myself, trust your instincts, trust it. They've gotten you this far, and they have. So, in the space of spirit, we have the moon card. I couldn't ask for a better card here because, well, maybe temperance. Temperance is also a card of healing and spiritual growth. But the moon is a goddess card. Having the goddess fall into spirit says that she's taking an active hand in my life right now, which is true. I've had spiritual downloads in the past couple of days. I've had my friends give me messages from goddesses. I've passed messages from goddesses. Having that moon card there is fantabulous, as I used to say. All right. The hidden element. This could be either a boon or a hindrance. The star. I'm being guided in everything I do. Everything touches back to the center card. So again, I need to just trust that the divine is working on me and through me. And if you are one of my friends, you can pretty much bank on the fact that the divine is touching your life right now also. It's part of the great web of life. All right. Tell me if you guys have the Sunny Skeleton Tarot by MPC. Selena, once again, thank you. I love you. I'll see you guys on the next video, okay? Bye.